Sister Lister, I know Canada is not too far from the US. I don't know if you're having the same problem as I have from my home birth town called Nkwen in Cameroon. So, Sister Listra, what is your unpassive dream?
Okay, like I said, I have lots of unpassive dream. But first of all, what I want to see is unpassive hit the airwaves like no other company has. I want the world to know the name unpassive and to know that this company is here to help and to heal and to correct the corruption that's going on in the business world today. My dream is to make my life better for myself and my family. That is my second dream, I should say. Okay, just a nice, simple, clean life with no hassles or anything moving forward. But a lot of you know that my heart's desire is to help the underprivileged moms and children around the world. Especially the ones who we see every day, like on TV or wherever they advertise. I want to see these children being children. I don't want to see them working out there. I don't want to see them having to trek miles to get to the stores or to school or even for water, lifting it on their shoulders or their heads and having to walk miles back home. One of my dreams is to see all of that change. I know that we won't be able to do all, I won't be able to do all that right away. All this will take time, okay, to help fix what is happening and what has been all these years. Okay, I've seen enough suffering in countries. Okay, I just want the children, especially, to have a better life. You know, I know that some 3, 4 year olds and 5 year olds have to leave their homes to go to work, to bring money home to help. That is not the way it should be for children. I want to see them in nice clothes, nice shoes. I want to see them being children, living, laughing, having fun as children should. That is one of my biggest dreams. Okay. Um, I want to see them in homes that they can enjoy. I want to see them having fun in their yards. I mean, playing with toys. You don't see children in Africa and India and so on, at least the what we see. Not playing. I want to see children playing. I want to see them having a childhood because my grandchildren are so privileged and it hurts my heart to know that other children out there don't have the same thing. And I know it's a different society and so on, but it would be so great to see all children enjoying their life and having fun. Okay, the children needs an education. I want to see, my other dream is to see children getting a good education. I want to see them in school being taught, growing up and becoming someone in this world. Because the children are our future, right? They are our future. And how will they get there if they do not have an education? They need that. So my dream centers around the children, as I said, who are underprivileged, who are in need. And one day I really, really want to be in places like that where I can see firsthand, where I can help more, where I can hug them. That is one of my dreams. Okay. And as I said before, I realize that we won't be able to change all of that. We can help some. As Mr. Ash says, if we help one, if we can change the life of one person at a time, we are doing something good. And On Passive is here to help. Our dreams will come true with On Passive because this company is going to make that possible. Um, I have so much more to say, but I know everybody else has to speak. I was the first one. So I want to thank Ash and his teams, his staff, for making all of this possible. Everything that we have today and the dreams that we're looking forward to for ourselves and for others, I want to see all of that happen, and it will with this company. Ash and his staff, they've been working tirelessly for all of us. Okay. Like they're doing right now. They're doing it right now, looking after things so that we can move ahead. And it's not easy. I know they work long hours. So I want to thank them. I want to thank all the leaders who would do their lives every day and so on, bringing the news and the updates and so on to us so that we are kept informed of things that they hear from Ash and everyone else. And most of all, I want to thank Mr. Mike Ojontambia for for this platform twice a week and for having us all here speaking on the topics that he chooses. And as I'm here, the people on O Menu said to wish you a very happy birthday from all of them. I was on there earlier and they said to wish you a happy birthday. So I am doing that. Okay. And all I can say is we are beyond blessed. We are beyond blessed to be in on passive and able to dream, knowing that maybe not all of our dreams will come true right away, but we know that one day they will. Thank you all so much.
Thank you, Queen Listra. Thank you, Sister Listra. Wow. Your heart is in the right place. You are supporting and you're dreaming to alleviate the poverty, especially with the next generation. It's not even our children, but generation after that. That is amazing because this is what we're here for. Our unpassive journey is not even for us. It is not even for our children, but for our grandchildren. Because we already have had our dreams fulfilled one way or the other. Now we're trying to empower the next generation. That one really touches each and every, I mean, it touches me to the core, and I hope it's the same with everyone. And you don't only do that, you're not only dreaming to alleviate that pain and have those children have fun, but also the underprivileged mothers. Yes. I'm so glad we're not having the same dreams because that way everyone will have their own dreams and it will make the world a better one. Because my dream is to provide liquids to the thirsty, provide water to the thirsty, and you provide the fun, and you,
Mhm.
you have them have the fun, the education, and everything that you dream. And can't wait to hear what Queen Naka says,
No.
because she may not necessarily have the same dreams that you and I have. And that's where I say it helps us to bring everyone together, and every single aspect of humanity will be touched. This is what we call unpassive. And who else brought this to us? Mr. Mufare. That's why
Yes.
we'll continue to honor and bless him for bringing us together. So over to you, Queen Sister Naka. What
Wow.
is your dream in here?
Okay. Thank you, Queen Sister Debbie. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Hello, everyone. Thank you, Engineer Mike. Happy birthday again. We celebrate yesterday. Today we continue doing that. So um, I just want to thank Mr. Ashmufare, because without him, we wouldn't be having these dreams. As a proud founder of Unpassive, I'm so thrilled to share my dream for this remarkable journey we have embarked upon. Unpassive represents more than just a business opportunity. We have some already, we know, but this one is so different. It is a vision, a brighter, more inclusive future for everyone. My dream for Unpassive is one of the empowerment and transformation. I dream of a world where individuals from all walks of life can achieve financial freedom and success without the barrier that often hold them back. So, on passive, innovative, AI-driven solutions are poised to revolutionize the way business operates, leveling the playing field for entrepreneurs and allowing them to thrive. My dream is for Unpassive to become a global force for positive change. We see the change already, but I think it will get better and better. I envision I envision a network of like-minded individuals, like on this panel you see here, who are not only financially successful, but also committed, making a meaningful impact on the world. I can assure you that it started 2 weeks ago. We had on this same panel Engineer Leon. He came here and shared his brilliant and better strategies to go out there all over the world together and make a difference, giving clean water to people. I can't wait to get into that. Through Unpassive philanthropic initiative, I dream of contributing to causes that matter, whether it is supporting education, healthcare, environmental conservation, you name it. I am so excited about the potential to leave a lasting legacy for generations to come. One that goes beyond profit and focuses on creating a better, more equitable world. Together, we can turn this dream into a reality, harnessing the power of technology and human ingenuity to transform lives and make the world a better place. Thank you for being part of this incredible journey with Unpassive, where dreams become possibilities and possibilities become dreams and reality. We thank Ash Mufari because without him, we wouldn't be here dreaming. We wouldn't be here having more friends all over the world, more people like-minded all over the world, we discover together. Thank you for his amazing family, his dream team. Thank you, my beautiful family on this panel and my beautiful family all over the world. And I know together we can change this world and we can win together. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sister Naka. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your contribution.
Thank
This
you.
is an outstanding session we're having today here. Everyone is very unique, just as God gave us those unique features. And I get from you that you're going to complement not just supporting Sister Listra's dream of education, but you also would like to see the financial freedom, not just the educational one, but the financial freedom and the environmental and health care. Yes, we need all of that. Our environment is so polluted. We need a clean environment. We need to be able to breathe clean air. So I am so happy, and I hope that you'll keep to your word and pioneer that part of it, because the politicians plan things and they forget some aspects of it. So OnPassive is going to help us re-empower those who are in places to make those decisions, and we're going to change the narrative. We as OnPassivians, and the only person who has made that possible is our one and only Mr. Mufare. And it's going to happen because we have that dream and we're going to make that dream come true with his vision. So we will always continue to thank him and everyone else who is supporting, including us. Thank you, Queen Naka. All
Thank
right,
you.
to call on Queen Sister Kanda. It's so good to have you. And we know that you have a lot to share on this 1999 session that we're having today. We would love for you to share what your unpassing dream is to our viewers. Please, welcome once more.
Thank you, Queen Sister Debbie. Thank you to our dear host, King Mike Engineer, and happy birthday once more. And thank you to all our viewers for joining us this evening, because without you, we would not be presenting today. And without us, you will not be there listening to us. So we appreciate that. And I wanted to acknowledge that. My dream for OnPassive, or my dream in OnPassive, couldn't be more bigger than me. I used to think I had a dream, but OnPassive has opened up what we say a Pandora's box, and my dreams are beginning to be bigger than me. And each day I cover my eyes, and it's like I keep adding more and more. But for the sake of time and for the panel, some have already been discussed, which is education for the young, education for the less privileged, the poor, and we've talked of OnPassive as a financial, being a financial, finding our financial independence, or leveraging OnPassive and all its beautiful products, incredible, powerful IT product that we have to become financially independent. Yes, that has been talked about. We have heard about making sure that even in our kitchen tables, we can bring OnPassive to the immediate family. All of you know family is dearest to my heart. It always begins with you first. because I believe you cannot give or you cannot share what you don't have. If it doesn't come from in here, you will not be able to give it out. And so that is what Unpassive has brought. It has made us to show who really we are. And so with me being able to realize that this is my beacon of hope, this is what I want, this is where I want to belong, and this is what is going to help me fulfill my life purpose. Thanks to God, thanks to my invitee, which I will always say thank you, Dr. P and Dr. John. Thank you to our CEO, Mr. Ash, and his family and the tech team for this unpassive, beautiful product. Through it, I see hope. Hope for humanity, beginning with me. Hope for humanity, me sharing it with my brothers and sisters. Hope for humanity, me and them bringing it to the global world, whoever that we can be able to reach to. And by so doing, we will transform, we will change one family at a time, one person at a time. And that is all we need to do. And let fit and let God and let destiny do the rest for us. Like our CEO says, we are here to change and transform the world. This is our moment. That is just one of my dreams. The other dream is to be able to use what Unpassive is going to give me and mitigate the eucalyptus crisis and the water crisis that is happening where I hail from, where I was born, in Boy Division, Northwest Province. This has been a long time problem for so many years. The rivers have dried up, streams have dried up. There is little water. But I can tell you that it has one of the most sophisticated and successful water projects in partnership with the Canadian government. But yet, there is still poverty. Yet, there is still hunger. Yet, there is economic impoverishment because the eucalyptus has been planted and it has transformed the climate. It is sucking up all the water from the rivers, making them dry. Farms have become dry. The soil has become dry. And food cultivation and everything that surrounds that whole entire ecosystem is now impacted negatively. And now there is more hunger. Children are going hungry. Our mothers can no longer cultivate the farm to be able to have produce to feed themselves, the family, and be able to use them and sell and be like a source of economic empowerment like they used to be. So that is one other dream that I know Unpassive holds the potential for me to be able to do it. And like Sister Listra said, I cannot completely mitigate that problem, but the little that I will do will be worth fighting for it, will be worth doing it. And I'm looking forward to doing that. And then my other dream with Unpassive is Unpassive has so many possibilities even for myself to be the best version of me. And if I cannot be the best version of me, I am not able to impact others. And what I mean by being able to become a leader that I want others to see in the community, and I want others to be equally leaders in the community. I'm talking about women leadership within the community, because that is one thing that we are lagging behind. With the product like O Academy or even the IT products themselves, I want to self-educate. And through the family I have, this education I am getting from each one of you, the panelists, from our CEO, everybody combined together. I'm sure if I had even 10 years going to school, I wouldn't be able to pay for this knowledge that I have gained. And by so doing, I am becoming the better version of myself. This same knowledge and skill I will want to impact on others. And why not they become leaders? Not only like me, but leaders like all leaders in On Passive, like all leaders on this panelist. We can do it. But if only we don't allow one thing that sometimes I do allow it, or sometimes without me realizing, fear. If only I do not allow fear to take over, and if only you or we do not allow fear. And this is summed up so beautifully in a short poem that I'm just going to summarize to you. It is called Our Deepest Fear by Marianne Williamson. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frighten us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. I think with that, I would like to pass on back to the moderator. Thank you again, Engineer Mike, for the platform. Thank you, our panelists. Over to you.
Wow, thank you, Queen Canela. I didn't know you were a poet. We have another Maya Angelou in the house. Thank you very much. Well, I love your dream. And I really, really pray and hope that when you get empowered, with your unpassive income, that dream that you have to get rid of the eucalyptus trees and replace them with trees that will re-energize the soil that provides us what we eat, because without healthy soil, we cannot have healthy food. So I know those eucalyptus trees are quite a nuisance for now, but with your dream, I see it happening. And the one of leadership role for the women empowerment, we need that. We need it. And let's keep that fire burning inside you as you continue to dream, not just for yourself, but for your community as well as making the changes in each family one at a time. Thank you. Thank you, Queen Canela. All right. Queen Sister Dr. Patience, you're in the house. Welcome, Mama.
I don't know whether I'm in the house.
You are. I see your face.
So when Sister Canla speaks like that, it's hard to follow, right? Anyway, I want to first of all just acknowledge those that lost their loved one on 9/11. Today is 9/11. We just want to say sorry for your loss. It was a remarkable day here in the US. We know what happened, but we're not going to dwell in that. And again, happy birthday, Engineer Mike. You know your birthday was yesterday. So what is my unpassive dream? Today, I will just try to keep it short and sweet. We all know that Unpassive is the only vehicle we have out there that will allow us to be able to dream again. Not those dreams that we enjoy during our sleep. They'll get up in the morning and realize it was just a dream. We know Cadmo, right? We know it's all done for us. We know that since September 1st, 2022, we have gone commercial. September 1st, 2023, we've gone commission. And when it's no longer an idea, but a reality. Unpassive is here, people. Here to stay. For those of us that have been here for a while, our dream has been upgraded by just seeing the launch of much and more. We can no longer dream of Apple falling because they are already falling. So what is my unpassive dream? It is time freedom that will allow me to realize my purpose here on earth. I'm not talking about the TF in Cadmo TF. If you came to the gym team, you know we have Cadmo of other TF, time and financial freedom. But I'm talking about the time freedom that will allow me to what? Refresh, re-energize, recharge, and get up to help humanity. Because financial freedom is already done for us. All done. Unpassive guarantee us that if we leverage the platform that they're providing to us, financial freedom is done for us. So imagine having all the time to go out there to educate, healthcare, and other outreach activity. Imagine helping to build schools, health centers, water supply facility, road and community center for the forgotten. Imagine not just throwing money across the fence and hoping that something is being done, but being part of realizing that dream. Are you imagining with me? That is some of my own passive dream. The dream that a lot of you have already spoke about. The dream to stop child labor. The dream to bring hope to a child that did not have hope. The dream to elevate and empower widowers. The dream to have a clean environment. The dream to have start internally, to have all your family members at the top. The dream to have your community at the top. The dream to have your town at the top. The dream to have your city at the top. You see what I'm saying? You start inside and you're expanding. That dream that everybody will feel like a total human being. That's the dream that has been happening. I think Sister Naka said that every day she gets up, her dream expanded. Sister Listra wants these kids to be happy because they deserve to be happy. Sister Debbie wants clean water. Sister Kanla wants a good environment from Buiso, because our mothers used to be the breadwinners through this cash farming, and now they cannot grow their crops. The dream to change that narrative. I charge all of us today as Unpassivians, as we join Mr. Ash Mufara in the vision to uplift humanity, to become that leader that people will emulate. We should not drink and let fear cripple our dream. That was a beautiful point, Sister Kanla. Because a lot of the time, we all have beautiful dreams, but trust me, fear of failure cripples it. We're afraid to go out there and fail. We used to be afraid to go out there because we think we don't have enough. That will not be the problem. So please don't fear to fail. You might be training the next leader, the next surgeon, the next physician, the next medical doctor, the next president, the next game changer in the environment. You might be finding cure for Sister Benny will come and talk about it. I still suppose to enjoy this dear in my heart, but I don't talk about it because that's Sister Benny's biggest dream, right? You might be the one that will sponsor somebody that will bring the cure for cancer. Have you thought about that? It doesn't have to be somebody you know. That's my dream. To touch people that do not know me. That's my dream. If I expire here today, what will people say when they come to my funeral? What will they think about you? What will your generation to come think about you? Do you want your sixth generation to say, oh, grandma did that, grandma did that? It's not for our glory, don't get me wrong. It's for God's glory. But God uses us as vessels. You have been put here for a purpose. Have you realized your purpose here on earth? That's my dream. To be able to realize my purpose here on earth. To change one life at a time, Sister Lisa said, will not do it overnight. But just imagine you change a life, and that life changed a life, and that life changed a life. Do you hear escalation? It will be a ripple effect. And before we know it, there will be community just talking about unpassive, because people will say, everybody that's in this company has this heart of gold, because we've already developed that culture. We've taken this 5 years to build our mindset for the culture, not to be selfish, but to be selfless. I don't want to preach, because if I will start preaching. There are two people that have not spoken, but I want to thank you again, Engineer Mike, for this platform that we can come and express ourselves, especially when it comes to our dreams. Because a lot of us have dreamed, and now we can see that, we can put that there, and we can work with like-minded people like us here on the panel to realize those dreams. Again, I want to thank Mr. Ash Mufara and the family for their generosity, the tech team for their unwavering and untrained effort to make our solution the best that will come out and above market value, and the executive team, the dream team as Mr. Ash Mufara calls it, for their timeless and endless effort to make sure that the company goes out. What we've talked about compliance on this platform, right? Ethical and compliant. So it starts with us being compliant, and we can change life. Let's go together and uplift humanity and eradicate poverty. Thank you, my sister. That's my dream.
Oh, Mommy, Sister P, you always come and you say, oh, I don't have much to add to what everyone has said, but you do end up doing just that. Wow, thank you. Thank you, because I did not look at I didn't think of the dream of rebuilding the infrastructures and the widowers, the IDPs in areas that have internal conflicts. But that also is something we cannot ignore. And I know your passion is there, because you have that passion. And we pray that when this all comes together in a couple of months, next year, or whatever it will take, we will all be together and supporting the infrastructures, the environment, the hospitals, to be able to get from one place to the other and have all the community centers equipped with computers, have public libraries, because we do not have that. I don't know any of you on this panel or our viewers, anyone from a developing or global south. Tell me if you have a library in any village where you grew up today. I don't think so. Maybe in some Spanish-speaking South American countries, maybe. But in a lot of Asian, Caribbean, and African countries, they do not have public libraries. Our dream in building not just water, because you have to start with water. Without water, you cannot, there's no way to construct a structure for the community. Because when people come, they need water to drink, they need water to use the bathrooms and wash their hands or whatever. So when that does happen, can you imagine having public libraries where children go to school, they go back there and they have librarians helping them with assignments, and they have preschool and daycare for children there? It's just, I mean, it's endless. So I am so happy we're having this discussion about our dreams, because only us will make sure those dreams come true by dreaming and sharing with others. Because by so doing, everyone knows what our wishes are when that time comes. When you say, okay, this is what I had dreamt of and I want to start working on it, can you join me? They wouldn't say, oh no, I didn't know about that. I didn't see it coming. We already are sharing our dream with our viewers and with our followers. And anyone and everyone who is in the Unpassive family, or who will be listening in the future, including the next generation and our grandchildren. Those who are already blessed, like Sister Listra, the grandchildren are listening right now, right? Yes, they are. So thank you so much. Sorry if I took too much time. I'm going to pass it to our sister, Dr. Benny, to share with us what her unpassive dream is on this 99 session with live engineer Mike. Queen Benny.
Yes, please. Thank you. Greetings! As you guys know, everybody is different, right? Yeah, everybody is different. Oh, connect! You guys know that. Unpassive is my husband. Thank you, Queen Debbie, for giving me this opportunity. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to my queens and kings around the globe. I want to thank my queens and our king on this panel. Thank you, Engineer Michael, for giving us this amazing opportunity. Happy birthday to my king. I wish you many, 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 many more years to come. Love, prosperity, good health, joy, peace, everything. But guess what? Just ask God to tell you. Just say, Father, this is what I need. This is my wish. And God will give you what your heart desire. You know what you have done within this company. You are an asset in this company. Everything that you have done by helping people like myself, teaching us about Unpassive, the products, the solutions. Most importantly, there were a lot of affiliates or brand ambassadors that needed serious help. Could you please help me? I don't have money to pay for my... Michael was there to help people, especially in Cameroon, that needed serious help to become brand ambassadors. I saw it myself. Thank you, Engineer Michael. Now, before I proceed, I want to take this special moment to thank our Heavenly Father for bringing you and I, all of us together at this present moment. I want to thank him for sending our visionary. This visionary decided to share his vision, his dream to you and I. And his name is Mr. Ash Mufare. I want to thank him because if it wasn't for him, Engineer Michael, I would not know you. I would know our Dr. P, Queen Kanla, Queen Naka, Queen Listra, Queen Debbie. I would not know you guys if it wasn't for Mr. Ash. I want to thank them first before I continue with my own dream. I want to thank Mr. Ash and his dream team, as well as Dr. Patient and her dream team. Yes, I want to thank Dr. P for her dream team. And I want to thank our tech brothers and sisters in Hyderabad. You guys know that they are spending sleepless night making sure for all Connect to be ready. It was our dream And September 1st of 2023, our dream came true. Hey! Oh! Connect! Actually, I want to thank our brother, engineer Kamal. You know, he is the heart of Mr. Ash. Despite the fact that we know his wife is the heart of Mr. Ash. But engineer brother Kamal, thank you so much for what you have done to this company. Engineer Mohammed Nazar, Professor Susan, and your dream team, we want to thank you. And I want to thank our brand ambassadors for those who decided to be patient. As you all know, the patient dog eats the fattest bone. Now, when it comes to dream, a dream is a succession of image, ideas, emotions, and sensations that usually occur involuntarily in the mind during certain stages of sleep. Humans spend about 2 hours dreaming per night, and each dream lasts around 5 to 20 minutes. Although the dreamer may perceive the dream as being much longer than this. As the world turns around itself non-stop, 24/7, 365 days a year, our soul company on passive is getting better and better, bigger and closer to the special day of transforming our founder life, our founders or brand ambassadors' life on the globe to the fullest economically, socially, emotionally, physically, mentally, educationally, financially, for good of our families, our children, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren, our great-great-great-great-great-grandchildren, for the generation to come. I am very proud of all our fellow brand ambassadors, affiliates around the globe to be part of this journey together as the biggest unpassive worldwide, that our brightest life on the special day is coming soon, and our dream will become the truth and the last. We are in it to win it. But guess what? I want to thank Queen Debbie. I will say you were on point stating that we need libraries, not only in Africa, we need it all over the globe, especially our underdeveloped countries. We need school public libraries, so that, because when I left Cameroon, there was nothing. And I know I will not even send my children to Cameroon. I wouldn't do that. They don't have school library. But because of OnPassive, I will be able to send my grandchildren just to go visit. Anyway, as we all know, my own dreams in United States, since I've been here for 30-something years, my dream will begin here. As we all know, OnPassive is an IT company that deals with artificial intelligence, machine learning, SaaS, software as a service. That's why I joined this company, because it's an IT company. And as we all know, artificial intelligence will come and will continue till the end. OnPassive is artificial intelligence driven. As you all know, that OnPassive is all our products, our solutions are protected, right? Security-wise and everything. Now, when it comes to my dream with this OnPassive was first to, I know that when the time comes is to pay off my school loan, right? Paying off my school loan is the first. Next, to take care of our St. Jude, our children in St. Jude Hospital. You guys notice that a lot of them, they do not even have hands. They don't have legs. And they're so smart. So why not take that money for the cancer research in America before I take it to my country? The group homes, nursing homes, homelessness in United States. I will start here because my life began here. And my dream with OnPassive began in America. So I will do what it takes. As we all know about our underprivileged children all over the globe, especially in underdeveloped countries, these children, what I have seen, they do not have what? They don't have food to eat. You know, you need food to nourish your brain, right? And when you nourish your brain, what happens? You can read your book and understand. These children, they need shoes, clothing, blanket, bed. They need what? Shelter. Now, by going to school, we have to build them the best school and desk for them to sit down and listen to the instructor. And we have to pay the instructor, because I know that there are a lot of brothers and sisters who love to teach, right? So when you pay those teachers good money, because I know that most of this country, all over the world, the teachers are underpaid and they work so hard, 8 hours a day. Why am I saying this? Because I was a teacher myself in America. Very difficult. But for our underprivileged children, they need this help. Orphanage, widowers, some of the widowers, they have 5, 6, 7 children. Their husbands died and they don't know what to do. So being an OnPassivian, I believe I'm going to work with somebody that we will go out from country to country to help these our underprivileged children, orphanage, widowers. They need us. And guess what? For the widowers, just ask them, what do they need to better off their life? Because you can't just give them the money, just feed them. But you want to ask them, what do they need? Some of them need sewing machine, just a sewing machine. Then you buy them, something to sew their dresses and sell. Ask them what they need. What are their goals? You have to ask. And they will tell you. And you and I will be able to help them. If you don't help, because of OnPassive, I'll do it myself anyway. I am saying it at the bottom of my heart. There is no need to play around, just saying things and not doing it. Mr. Ash Mufareh stated that nobody should die. Let me say from September 1st to 5 years, I am Engineer Mike. We should not die. And I'm not going to lie to you. I am praying, Papa God. I don't want to die. No, I don't want to die. Because I really want to enjoy this and really help my St. Jude Hospital and the rest of the children all over the globe. I know I have a lot to say, but I want to take this special moment. Queen Debbie, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Engineer Michael, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Engineer Michael. Happy birthday to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Benny. Thank you. Thank you so much. What you've just said, and a happy birthday to Engineer Mike, I'm going to sum it up with something I borrowed here from Taylor Tay in Singapore. What you said is that for your dream, you're going to provide food for the hungry, shoes for the shoeless, and water for the thirsty. And that has been echoed by most of our panelists. And thank you so much, Dr. Benny, for echoing that again. So I'll pass it over to Engineer Mike. I know he's the birthday boy 24 hours later and we're still singing and he's blushing. Using the black man blush, yes, he's blushing. So Engineer Mike, I'm passing it over to you because I know you're dying to share what all our sisters
Oh,
already said.
my goodness. Thank you, all the panelists. Thank you, Dr. Benny, for that good happy birthday melody for me. I'm humbled. I am overwhelmed with all the greetings. Like I said, the blessings. People are blessing me all over the globe. I just want to thank you. You are my family now, and I want to say thank you for the big Ompasi family. People in Ominu, we will join you people immediately after this so that you see me and say the happy birthdays. They send the greetings for through our sister Lisa, who was there before with them. We will join them immediately after this so that they continue the celebration until we move till the day that will be the one for our CEO. Is soon coming. Wow. Happy birthday to me again. Thank you very much, everybody. Wow. Our panelists. I didn't know this is the bigger dreams that you people have. Excuse me. Dr. Pat has already started some work. Mama Debbie, our sister Listra, Naka, Mama Kanla, Dr. Benny, everybody has already been working, putting things together so that when this vehicle, like Dr. Pat calls it, our vehicle is coming, we'll just enter and start driving whatever direction it takes us to. We just start going, right? So now is the time to put everything into perspective. You do your feasibility studies, you do your planning, and you put in anything, write them down. You see my diary. I have everything. I write them, so that you don't forget nothing, right? So that when that time reaches, you just start going. You see how thick it is? I have a lot in here. So every day I get up. When I think about something, as I jump up from the bed, I come and write it. So that I don't forget it. Okay. That is a way to keep track of everything. So welcome everybody. Because remember, if you type it only to type it, you can lose it someday. Your computer can crash. But when you have it in a diary like this, okay, it's physical. Nobody. So if I want to, I just come and open it and I go to whatever page. It has some dividers that I know that, hey, this one is for this one is for that, right? So this is some kind of way to keep track of everything that is you planning to do. Excuse me. I'll be having so many things going on, right? But the bigger conception, the bigger thing that I started talking about, I presented it to our CEO some time ago, was the um, African road to connect Africa, connectivity. Me, I'm a Pan-Africanist, so I'm going continental, okay, the whole continent. So I presented this road project to him once. I mean, just about a month or 2 months when I joined OnPassive. So 2 months to me, 2 months coming, I'll be 3 years in OnPassive. So I was just 2 months in OnPassive, then I met him and I presented him the project. It's like a road construction project to connect the whole of Africa. We already had some existing roads that I took like a benchmark to work on the project. So I gave him some statistics and he was happy. And finally, one day, we're on a corporate webinar. When I told him about the project again, he said, no, the name is too long. The name that I was trying to give it was too long. And he just coined it Africa. That's OnPassive Africa. Short as that. So I know during this while when everything, the OnPassive vehicle has been kicked, the battery put inside, the driver starts the engine and start going, he will have a lot of time for us to meet someday and talk about the project, because now he is focused on getting everything working, the engines. Now we see all the pistons in OnPassive. When all the pistons starts working, he will have enough time to get into that. So it is now like a road, like a fast train road, right? So it's a fast train project. Now he changed it. He said, "Oh no, how about thinking about a fast train that we can bring so many other people and work together, partners, and make these things happen." It is relieving that you know that there is hope somewhere, that Africa, if you go also, cannot talk about Africa without talking about the African Union. Okay, African Union is a body that um, is taking care of every developmental structures and projects in Africa, right? So African Union has an agenda. They have an agenda. They call it Agenda 2036. On Agenda 2036, you will see the things they have. 12-point agenda. Some of it they already started working on it, but if you go and look on it, on the first agenda, on that 12 lines, 12 agendas outlined, the first one is to get an African is a fast train route in Africa. So that is where I tie to. Now, which means if they are thinking that way, we can take this vehicle, which is unpassive, and bring it to the continent so that the people there can understand what is going on. And this will be very, very helpful to everybody in that continent, right? Now, if you look at it again, they are talking about getting an e-university. That's one of the projects. And they are talking of getting some internet solution, globalization, some kind of things. All these components, every aspect of it that they are talking about can be found in our digital ecosystem. So it is for us now, me and some team of people selected, me and this our panelists here with other people that are so into these projects. We will take it as our baton of command from whatever our CEO has given us as a platform to go with this into places. Go to the islands, go to South America, go to Africa. Remember, these are places we are considering. It's not that we'll not go to other places. We'll go to other places all around the globe, right? But we will concentrate on where there is help is needed. You see, in Africa, we need help. In South America, we need help. In Southeast Asia, Guadeloupe, all those countries, Pakistan, Bangladesh, we need help over there as well. So, being a global union, being a global body, unpassive, operating in all those other countries, all of us coming together with our own ideas, we can make things happen. Like you people just said, Dr. Pat emphasized that our vehicle is already here. So let's use it. I don't want to go specifically to call specific African countries. I'm just putting it in the whole of the globe. If you look at it, you will see that it needs help. It's not a joke. You go to South America, you look, if you know about South America, I speak Spanish very well. So that would be one of my missions, to go to the South American countries. Okay. I speak Spanish very well, so I'll be there. So all of those, when you look at it, if all of us global ambassadors, we join our hands together, we can help our CEO to accomplish his vision, which is to eradicate poverty and uplift humanity in our own way. I will be blessing a lot of people. I just started, okay? I didn't have the means that much, and I was blessing people. Now that I'll be having the means from our ecosystem, I will bless times 1,000, okay? So it's not times 100, times 1,000, because if I see it every day when I go and I see read the news, go to make phone calls, talk to people in different countries, you see what is happening, you will know that the world needs help. And remember, we are getting into a global crisis, right? And we in Unpassive are emerging like the people who are coming with some kind of relief. There is help. We are the beacon of hope for humanity. It is clear from our concepts, from our culture, everything is clear. Okay? On the 1st of September, we launched to the world, which everybody did not really believe. But we are there. People have already started withdrawing from their ecosystem. Can you imagine? So with all of this coming, we plan together. We'll make a bigger future. Like we say, nobody's dream is the same like the other ones. So, but all of us can partner together and bring all those dreams to fusion. We bring them, work it together, work with project managers forever. Remember, there are people who have already written so many of these projects, but what is keeping them is finance. Okay, they depend on some institutions that will give them, rent them out, how they call it, borrow them so much for so much money that they cannot even go to take the loans. But with our vehicle, we will teach them how to fish. Dr. Pat told us, Naka told us, Lisa told us, Mama Carla told us, Dr. Benny told us, and Mama Debbie, is we are bringing a tool that will help them learn how to fish. We are not just giving them fish, we will teach them how to fish. And that is what the world don't have, right? We are bringing something new. We are bringing a renewable technology, which is clean and pure of corruption, because we want to correct the corruption in the online business, one in the digital world. Let's put it that way. So I want to say thank you to our CEO, because if he was not there to bring this platform to us, we will not be dreaming this much, right? And he told us every day we should expand our dreams. So I don't have no limit. Like I've told you, this is my diary. I have a lot in here. The dreams are so wide. We will bless people all around the globe. We will bring people into this business so that they will come and share with us the joy that we have. Although they will not be having the privileges that we have like founders, because we help the CEO to realize his dream right up to this moment. Some people are already 5 years. Some people are 4 years. Some people are 2 years. Okay. Some people, the latest of our people, the join when the penny founding positions were still there. And it ended on the 22nd of July, midnight last year. So we are fine. We just want to thank our CEO with his tech team, with his dream team, his families, our COO, Chief Operating Officer, our Chief Marketing Officer, Professor Susan, and the media team. All of them, they are working behind the scene marvelously. There are so many other people that we don't ever know, but we just see things happening, right? So just want to thank you for being a unique family, that we have unique characters, we have our own culture, okay? We have our own mission that all of us understand already. Our mindset has already been made up. We are ready for the journey. We just want to thank everybody who has been in this journey till today, because it's not just a concept. People bring up concepts, but those concepts are not realized, right? The concepts are not realized, but our own has come to fusion. So we are seeing it, okay? We that are inside are seeing it. We that are plugging are seeing it. If you are not seeing it, it means you are not plugging. But we are already seeing it. We are seeing the benefits of what we are here. We come here to talk to you every day. We come here to educate you on some aspects that you don't ever know. So my joy and my dream is that we continue to be alive. Our CEO say, put dead. How does he put it? So you should put dead how? Who remembers the word he used? That should put dead on hold.
On hold.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Pat. We should put dead on hold for at least 5 years to see what we are coming with. Unpassive is bringing something that the world will not forget. Flipping up the pyramid. Remember the pyramid? It is right up there. Our CEO is flipping it up. So the flat, bigger part is on the top, shrinking and going to the bottom. So everybody that is in need gonna win. So join us. This crusade is still going on. Join us, so that let's make the world a better place. Mama Debbie, I'm so done. Thank you.
Wow, Engineer Mike, you are such an amazing public speaker. I can't even I don't want to say anything to mess up the minds of listeners and our viewers because it's just going to distort the memory of what you just summarized. So I have to be honest. The only one thing I want to add on what you've said is that wherever you go, don't leave us behind. We are behind you 100%. And when you have those dreams, if anyone on this panel, be it on the list or now, make sure they are included in that dream. And everything that has been echoed, we had Miracle Girl, who also echoed some of it, saying she's not only going to help with education, but she will also help with the needy and make sure that there are universities. I don't know which country Miracle Girl is referring to, but just know that we are all on the same page because you're helping the poor, the needy. They're all over. The global south is full of them, and Miracle Girl, you're one of those who will help them in the process. So at this stage, I'm going to say thank you, Engineer Mike, first of all, for giving us the opportunity to share with your dream because you had this dream from October last year. You pulled us into it, and we said yes, and we've been tagging along with you. And come October, we're celebrating your birthday this month, and October will be celebrating the first anniversary of you doing this when you started it. And for some reason, those of us who started with you, we're still tagging along. You know why? Because you're very convincing. I remember when you did talk in the corporate webinar about your project, and at the end of your presentation, our CEO said, Engineer Mike, I am going to call it Ofrika. And I said, oh my goodness, I didn't see that coming. And here we are, planning towards it. So let's keep dreaming and let that dream stay on like the light of a candle that no one but yourself will quench it. The light should continue on and the dreams should continue as we continue our unpassive journey on a day-to-day basis because we are in September, the month of September to remember. September to remember. It does not matter where we are. We're never going to forget September. We'll always remember it. So with that, I'm going to say thank you to all our viewers now live and those who will be listening to us in the future. We all love you and we cherish you. And please join us every Monday and every Thursday with Engineer Mike Live. So with this, I will say, everyone, please let's say, in it to win it.
To win it.
In it to win it.
It.
Awesome.
Oh, connect.
We are in it to win it.
To win it.
So
Win
in
it.
it,
In
win it.
to win it.
In it to